Hello everyone, welcome to History and Culture. According to historical records, the famous general of the Shu Han during the Three Kingdoms period, Zhao Yun, wielded a legendary weapon, the Long Dan Liangyin spear, which was considered the best spear in the world at the time. It was truly a weapon of legend. However, after Zhao Yun's death, this famous spear disappeared from the world. And no one has seen it since. Legend has it that the Long Dan Liangyin spear was buried alongside Zhao Yun in his tomb after his death. This has sparked the interest of countless tomb raiders, all eager to locate his grave and witness the famed, world's first divine spear, with their own eyes. However, the location of Zhao Yun's tomb remained a mystery until recent years, when a tomb raiding group claimed to have found it and even excavated it. What followed terrified them so much that they fled in fear, not daring to look back. So, where exactly is Zhao Yun's tomb hidden? Does the legendary spear truly exist? What kind of spear was it? To unravel these mysteries, we must first delve into the life of Zhao Yun. Zhao Yun, styled Zilong, was from Changshan, Zhendong. Ancient texts describe him as 8 feet tall, with a dignified appearance and imposing presence. In modern terms, Zhao Yun was undoubtedly a handsome man, possessing remarkable charm, strength, and martial prowess. Not only was Zhao Yun striking in appearance, but he was also an unmatched warrior. During the Three Kingdoms period, he was hailed as the invincible general. Throughout his life, he achieved countless military victories and became an indispensable top general in the Shu Han kingdom. Perhaps the most well-known story about Zhao Yun is the legendary, single-handed rescue of Ado at Changban Slope. At that time, Cao Cao's army marched south to attack Jingzhou and quickly captured it. Liu Bei fled with his soldiers and civilians in a panic. But Cao Cao pursued relentlessly, determined to eliminate Liu Bei entirely. The Wei army's attack was fierce, and Liu Bei's forces were quickly routed. Seeing the situation becoming dire, Liu Bei hurriedly tried to escape. However, his wife, Lady Gan, and his son, Ado, became separated from him. At that time, Zhao Yun was entrusted with the task of protecting Lady Gan and young Ado. In the chaos of battle, Zhao Yun lost contact with them, as Cao Cao's forces continued to advance. The situation became even more dangerous. Zhao Yun could have abandoned the battlefield to find Liu Bei, but he was deeply concerned about Ado's safety and decided to press on, no matter the cost, to ensure the child's safe return. Zhao Yun quickly made up his mind, picked up his Long Dan Liangyin spear, and once again charged into the enemy ranks. As he fought, he searched desperately for Ado and Lady Gan. When he reached a village, he finally found them by a well. After handing Ado to Zhao Yun, Lady Gan tragically threw herself into the well. With tears in his eyes, Zhao Yun tightly embraced Ado, mounted his horse, and cut his way through the enemy lines. As he carved a path to safety, the Wei army began to crumble. Zhao Yun safely returned with Ado and eventually handed him over to Liu Bei. From that moment on, Zhao Yun's name spread across the land, and he became a hero celebrated by all. Later generations even wrote poems in his honor. Since ancient times, no one has been as heroic as Zhao Zilong of Changshan. Zhao Yun's bravery and loyalty continue to inspire admiration to this day. Moreover, Zhao Yun was not only known for his bravery, his military achievements were vast and renowned. His life was essentially a series of continuous battles. And in every one of them, he performed with exceptional skill. Later in his life, Zhao Yun was promoted to various important posts, including serving as the governor of Jiaqing and later as the military commander of the capital. Even more impressively, he served as the military governor of Guangxu while stationed in the region. In the latter years of the Shu Han state, Zhao Yun remained active in his military duties. He was ordered to stay at Jinghui Mountain, where he oversaw the construction of an earthen city to defend against the incursions of the Chang tribe. After Zhao Yun's death, Liu Shan, the last emperor of Shu Han, built a tomb for him and established a special memorial shrine to honor him. However, Zhao Yun fought in numerous battles throughout his life, and the exact location of his tomb remains uncertain. In fact, there are many Zilong temples built in different regions of China to commemorate him. The most widely accepted location for Zhao Yun's tomb is in the Yinpingshan area of Sichuan. Why is this believed to be the most likely resting place for Zhao Yun? Because many civil and military officials of Shu were buried there. And Yinpingshan was a place where Zhao Yun was stationed to defend against invasions from the Chang people. Therefore, it is highly likely that after Zhao Yun's death, he was buried at the foot of Yinpingshan, about 1 kilometer east of Dai County. According to historical records, Zhao Yun's tomb is quite impressive. It appears as a small mound, backed by a mountain, surrounded by a low stone wall and dense ancient cypress trees, giving it a grand and majestic appearance. In front of the tomb is a wooden courtyard, quiet and serene. The tombstone is about 2.5 meters high and 1 meter wide, with 7 large seal characters engraved on it reading Han Shunping Marquis Zhao Yun's tomb. On either side of the tombstone, there are golden couplets that read, "The loyal heart eternally protects the people of Jiangyuan. The soul of loyalty remains strong in the mountains and rivers of Shu." Additionally, there is a plaque with the inscription, "Eternal glory for all ages." Upon hearing that Zhao Yun's tomb was in Yinpingshan, many tomb robbers rushed to the area, hoping to find treasures hidden in the legendary tomb. To their surprise, they discovered something astonishing: Zhao Yun's tomb had never been robbed. If the legendary dragon gallbladder silver spear truly lay in Zhao Yun's tomb, it must still be there. In fact, many of the tomb robbers did not come to steal treasures but to see Zhao Yun's legendary spear. As everyone knows, Zhao Zilong is almost considered a war god in Chinese culture, and the spear he wielded has become a sought-after treasure for many. With this thought in mind, a group of tomb robbers secretly began their operations. They first tried digging around the tomb to ascertain its location, planning for any unexpected situations that might arise. After all, this approach was far safer than blindly digging without preparation. However, as they began digging, they encountered some strange occurrences. First, many small snakes began to appear on the ground. Then, the weather suddenly changed, with clear skies turning dark and overcast. Soon, thunder and lightning struck, and the thunder roared continuously. This series of strange events frightened the robbers. Although these robbers had seen their fair share of odd happenings, they had dealt with tombs for years and had experience with the supernatural. But this time, their reaction was different. The sight of so many snakes emerging from the ground was truly chilling. Moreover, these snakes were not only numerous but also all venomous. The robbers hesitated. They had initially planned to continue digging, but now, seeing the snakes, they began to feel afraid. If larger snakes appeared, things could get even worse. So, they decided to retreat and wait for the snakes to disperse before resuming their digging. What they did not expect was that the snakes seemed to be controlled by some force. As they continued to circle around Zhao Yun's tomb, unwilling to leave. Meanwhile, the thunder grew louder, the dark clouds above seemed ready to release a torrential downpour. And the wind intensified, making it difficult to keep their eyes open. The tomb robbers knew that this odd phenomenon was not a good omen. According to their rules, if such unusual occurrences appeared around a tomb, it meant that the tomb owner might be an invincible ghost or a god who should not be offended. They needed to leave immediately, or they might risk losing their lives. So, they decided to completely evacuate and keep their distance from Zhao Yun's tomb. But just as they were preparing to leave, something strange happened again. The snakes that had been circling the tomb of Zhao Yun suddenly disappeared, and the dark clouds in the sky immediately dispersed. The weather returned to clear and sunny. This was enough to terrify the tomb robbers, and their hearts began to race. They didn't dare stay any longer and ran away without even looking back. From that day on, they never dared to approach Zhao Yun's tomb again. The legendary dragon's gallant silver spear became an eternal mystery. And no one ever knew what it truly looked like. As soon as this story spread, people began to whisper that Zhao Yun's tomb was guarded by a 1,000-year-old snake demon. And that the heavens themselves were protecting it. Anyone who dared to enter would surely face punishment, with bad luck that would be unavoidable. Thus, Zhao Yun's tomb became a forbidden place, and no one dared to get too close. Everyone feared that the 1,000-year-old snake demon would actually appear and swallow alive those who dared approach. While unnatural phenomena were understandable. What was the deal with the sudden appearance of so many snakes around Zhao Yun's tomb? Could it be that there was a giant snake's nest inside, and these snakes were summoned by some mysterious force? One theory is related to Zhao Yun's dragon's gallant silver spear. It is said that the spear was imbued with the true dragon's qi. After Zhao Yun's death, the dragon's gallant silver spear released the true dragon's aura within, which eventually transformed into many snakes that circled the tomb to protect it. What is the basis for this theory? Historically, Zhao Yun had famously rescued Liu Shan, Ado, during the Battle of Changban. And Liu Shan later became the king of Shu. Naturally, he carried with him the true dragon's qi. Legend has it that during that encounter, the dragon qi inside Liu Shan escaped and entered Zhao Yun's dragon's gallant silver spear. From that moment on, the spear carried more and more of the true dragon's aura. After Liu Bei's death, Zhao Yun became Liu Shan's most trusted general and his protector, further intensifying the dragon qi in the spear. When Zhao Yun died, the spear was buried with him, continuing to rest by his side. In addition to the Zilong Temple in Zhengding, Hebei, and the Zhao Yun Tomb in Cuiping Mountain, Sichuan, there are many other temples dedicated to Zhao Yun across China, such as the Zhao Yun Shrine Tomb in Nanyang, Hunan, the Zhao Yun Temple in Lizhou, Sichuan, and the Zhao Yun Temple in Guiyang, Hunan. These temples were built by later generations to honor Zhao Yun's contributions. However, only the Zhao Yun Tomb in Yinpingshan, Sichuan, is officially recognized as the most authentic and is under strict local government protection. The Zhao Yun Tomb has existed for over 1,800 years. Despite many attempts to rob it, Zhao Yun has always been seen by the Chinese people as a symbol of bravery, righteousness, and integrity, which deterred anyone from disturbing his tomb. This has preserved the mystery of Zhao Yun's tomb, making it an unsolvable enigma. As for the legendary dragon's gallant silver spear, it is likely that it will remain forever in that mysterious tomb, becoming a part of history. This is the History and Culture channel. Liking and subscribing are the greatest help and support to us. Thank you everyone and see you in the next time.